Good Monday morning, everybody. This is Grace, and as you can tell, I'm doing my video a little bit on a different side. I don't like to have the video with me in it in this room because it looks stuffy. That's how I see it. It looks stuffy. And I'll probably move around the house with my camera. This right now is my webcam, but now my dog's grumbling. But anyway, I used to do Monday morning updates or thoughts on my mind or whatever it was on Monday morning. But I haven't done those in a while. I don't know why. I just stopped. I don't know even know when I stopped. But I want to do some, like start doing this again. So we're going to do that again. And I might have to speed it up because it could be a very long video. And speeding it up, I'm going to sound like a chipmunk. But hey, it's not going to be as long as it could be. Anyway, today what I want to talk about is, what I'm going to talk about, is when you're an innocent bystander. Innocent bystander, that does happen. I know a lot of people think you can't be an innocent bystander and you put yourself in that position or whatever, but no. Okay, let's not go that far. But when you're an innocent bystander and somebody triangulates you, they draw you into their drama, and there are chances that this can happen. You don't even know what's going on. Okay, it can all be behind the scenes with those two people or however many people. It can be behind the scenes and you never hear about it. You never know about it until it's kind of too late. There's nothing for you to try to pick up on or anything. It just happens behind the scenes. That's what I want to talk about. Okay, I had to put one of the dogs out because he was wanting to throw a fit. The other one, he puts himself in that room. You see those doors right there. Whenever he hears me start talking, right before then he knows he would be a great service dog. He'll put himself in that room, so I can shut the door and he stays in there. He's just happy. But anyway, I might also, if I do move into other rooms, it's a lot of trouble to do it except to use my cell phone, and then I have to email it to myself, download it, all that good stuff. But I might use the video stabilization. I found that feature the other day. Well, I knew it was there. I just never tried it. And on my movie maker, it works really great. Anyway, back to the topic. This, being an innocent bystander, somebody else's drama, you might not even know, and it can be anywhere. Like work. It can be in a business that you go to. It can be even in your home, anywhere. And I have seen it in I think every arena in life. Seriously, just it could be me that's the innocent bystander. It could be somebody else. Or it could be a group of people. It could be, a few people, whatever. But like work, okay, you work in, say you work in Cubeville, and there are other departments, still kind of a little bit sectioned off, but not really because it's Cubeville, and they don't spend a lot of money on that. But it could be somebody, two people in a different department in that Cubeville, and they're having a little problem with one another. You have no idea. You're not in there. You don't hear them. And then one day you go and you have your lunch in the break room, and one person from that, group you don't even know comes down, sits down next to you, starts talking to you. And next thing you know, you're hearing little dramas. Drama's going on there, and you just, decide, say I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't know. I'm not working in your department. Whatever you say to let them know you don't want to be involved, or you just leave. Whatever it is you do. I'm not a healthcare professional provider, so I'm just saying, how I'd see it. Anyway, I've seen that happen. So, and the next thing you know, it could be sometime later, months, weeks, months, I don't know. The next thing you know, you are being practically called into the principal's office kind of thing, the boss's office, and ask why this is going on, what's going on with this or something. And you're like, what? I don't work in the department, whatever, but you have been, you have been the scapegoat. You don't even know it. And that happens. I have seen it too many times. Not just with me, but with other people. Okay. And this same kind of thing can happen in family, like say this extended family. It could be your nuclear family and the extended family of yours, plus your significant others, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, and their family, nuclear family and the extended family. I've seen this happen too, when you have no clue that they have brought you into their drama behind the scenes. They're talking about you, saying you said this, you said that, you did this, you did that, you're this, awful person or whatever. And you have no clue what's going on until somewhere way down the line, you hear about it from somebody else, or they act like you're somebody who has the plague or something. And then you try to find out why. And you may never find out what is going on behind the scenes. That's what's really tough. You have no way of knowing. You can't correct it. You can't, just spell some magic, whatever. You don't know. You won't. And that's one of them. I've seen it happen. And I've seen it happen recently for me. Yeah. And just different situations like that. But the one that's on my mind right now is about a business. Say you go to some business, say you're a do-it-yourselfer, or your household is, and you go to this whatever this place is to order whatever it is you need or to buy whatever it is you need. You could do it online, but you want to actually touch it and feel it and see if it's good quality or whatever. And sometimes you have to order it when you're in the store, whatever business it is. Um, and somehow, some way, just by going there, you don't go there all the time. Whenever it's just whenever you need something, and but somehow, when you do go, you see pretty much the same kind of people, or these same people. Sometimes they get classes and on whatever it is you're doing. I just saw that Saturday. A business I went to, they teaching classes and all that there. So there's a lot of people there that are there quite often. Dramas happen, that kind of thing. But this is just a business you go in to order something. This is what has happened to me. Now, this is from what happened to me recently. Been the past 3 times that I've been there, and say over a month or so, that it started to come to light that something is going on. There was a little hint of it before, but hey, it's just a business I go into, get what I need or order what I need, pick it up another time, whatever it is, the situation. So I'm going in there just as a customer, consumer, nothing else. And so I started going in there, and it could be a year or 2 years. I don't even know when I first went in there. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just somewhere I go. See what I'm saying? I'm not invested in this place, or it's just a business for me, a place where I go and buy something, that kind of thing. But somehow, some way, the last 3 times, like I said, I started to really see it. The 2 main people that are almost always there, not always, but almost always, they apparently have a little problem going on between the 2 of them, some kind of like power play or something, and they, just to make it brief, they try to triangulate me. They have somehow, one of them has somehow managed to say me as a customer who would order something, and the other one wasn't that thrilled about ordering it, but they've used that one has used me there, or they both, in their little argument or whatever it is. And like I said, the last 3 times it started coming more to light, and I was at first I was very curious why this one was paying so much attention to me, about what. It's one of those. That's what I mean. You don't really know what's going on behind the scenes because you're not there, or you're just not there. So it's been bothering me, and now it's like this is a place I found that I want to go to where I get what I need. Some of the time, not always, but most of the time, really. But now it's now that it's coming to light that this is what's going on. Why would I go there? I'm gonna have to find another place though. This kind of. Okay, what do you now? On top of all of that, when I went in there the last time, which was just last week, it wasn't busy at the time. It wasn't busy, and I was waiting for what I ordered, and one of the guys, basically the one that tries to, cause the most problem with it, I guess, he asked me to do him a favor, in the building, and I'm like, okay, but it was very awkward. It felt like he was too much seeing me as something that I'm not an employee there, that kind of thing, and I didn't snap until I was already doing it. That that's not right, kind of thing. And then he told me how he remembered me, how he knew me, and it was from something that I ordered that is the one thing that's not always coming in, that they don't always order for me. The other one doesn't want to, kind of thing. And because they need to do it in bulk or something, and just one person wanting it, yeah, something like that. But the whole thing, and then the other one, I got insulted because this one tried the same thing, saying, order that. The other one asked who wanted it, and he said, the other one said me, like that, back and forth. And the guy goes, ugh, like that. And it was insulting. It was like, I'm insignificant in comparison to whom. But from the whole way the situation was going on, I could tell that they had more going on behind the scenes about me, just a customer. More going on, that they were using me, triangulated me without me being aware of it, as a scapegoat kind of thing too, into their argument, into their situation. And yeah, there's a simple solution. Don't go there. Go find some other place. And like I said in the last clip, just go find another place. And that's probably what I'm going to have to do. But overall, it's disappointing because I like the product and like the place and everything, except look what happens. But this is what happens in life. When somebody just feels like they can just so use you, you have no idea what's going on. And it causes you basically problems. And this is just a little example of some, this is a true story. This is what happened. But there are things in my life that have happened, not just to me. Like I say, this is not just to me. People I know, that this kind of thing, where somebody's using somebody without them even knowing it, just got so blown out of proportion. And it causes too much drama for the innocent bystander. You know, too much, the innocent bystander has to change what's going on with them or how they do things or whatever. You know, some people just live for the drama. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been one to live for drama. You know, I don't cause the drama. I'm usually the one seeing it, or somebody triangulated me, or somebody put me in there. You know, I'm usually the one that's staying away from it. But that leads me to think about maybe sometimes a person can go too far without warning any. But that's a whole different video. Anyway, that's enough for this one. I'm going to wrap it up, and I probably will sound like a chipmunk because I'm speeding up. It's gotten long. But anyway, y'all have a good Monday. I will talk to you later. Bye.